lights go down, the sirens sound. You know what time it is. Detail. You know what time it is. Steel in our veins and fire in our eyes. When chaos rises, we're the last line. Step in the ring, step into the fight. We keep the order on a Friday night. When the crowd gets loud and the tension's high, you know the Guardians have arrived. We are the silent security detail. Stand your ground or you will fail. When the storm begins to rise, we bring the thunder to the fight. No fear, no backing down. We run this battlefield of SmackDown. When the warning lights reveal, you face it down. Security detail. Security detail.
We are here live from Columbia, South Carolina. Well, the WWE is. Turnbuckle Studios is not. But we're live here with the SmackDown Security Detail. I'm Chris Parrish, alongside Bubba Duke, as we await the arrival of our special friend OM Dynamic, who will be here shortly. He's special because he's a Leafs fan, so we make fun of him for that. We don't judge, we insult. But nonetheless, we're live as we are getting ready for a weird episode, as we found out right before the Damian Priest will now go one-on-one with Tama Tonga instead of a tag match because R-Truth is not medically cleared to compete. So that is something we will see. Charlotte Flair and Bliss will take on Michin and B-Fab. Bubba Duke, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, wondering why Trick Williams is in the wrong building.
Well, he is not. He's actually from Columbia, South Carolina. So he is in the middle of the stadium where the good old Gamecocks.
Okay.
Right. And funny thing is, this is the team.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, no, I have family down there. That is why I have a hat. But yeah, that is why Trick Williams is there. He is home.
So, having John Cena on my screen makes me ask the question: do we get more information on what this John Cena Classic is about?
I'm sure when we find out when it will be, I'm sure we'll find out more information.
They'll give us okay.
Yeah, so I don't know.
I know I'm being the very typical wrestling fan, and I'm very impatient, and I want to know now.
I mean, that's fair. That is very fair. But we are the typical wrestling podcast and content creators, and we're impatient because we want you to like, follow, subscribe to Turnbuckle Studios, whether it's on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, or Kick, because right there are the 4 destinations that we are streaming. So please, if you haven't yet, hit that like, follow, or subscribe button. Hit a notification bell button if you just need that instant, reminder that we go live. And we are being absolutely blessed by the United States champion, the hometown kid, Trick Williams. He is starting off the show.
That's awesome. Again, Trick Williams is growing on me. I've had experience with him when he was in NXT, coming over to TNA and winning our heavyweight title. Really didn't like that idea, but I'm growing on the fact that he is our U.S. champion and not doing this open challenge. He's making you earn the right to face him, which I love. Well, there's the mascot for the home team.
Yep, the good old Gamecocks. Yes, that's what they're called. We are not making any jokes. That's just their team name. Do want to let everybody know that StreamYard is giving us a little bit of a 5-knuckle shuffle on the Facebook side of things. So I'm just letting you know that it should be fixed right now, and you should be able to check out us on Facebook.
Gotta love technology, eh?
Well, it's a little bit of a pain in the rear end. But, it's things you got to figure out while you're going live, because it's always when you go live. It's never before.
No, it's as soon as you hit the go live button, everything that can go wrong will go wrong. For the most part. But we are the true professionals and work through it. Oh, Mr. Williams has a mic.
Well, we will find out what is next for Trick Williams, as he was victorious in his match against Sami Zayn at Backlash.
Who are you hoping that steps up?
Matt Cardona.
I'm hoping so too. Oh, they put the sign down. I was going to say they just had a sign that said Trick and A. Instead of TNA, it said Trick and A, like his little slogan he had. It looked way cool. I wish they put it back up. Little shout out to his time in TNA. So you're hoping Matt Cardona. I can't argue with that fact. I'd love to see Matt Cardona go after the U.S. title.
I wouldn't be shocked to see Sami Zayn, though.
I mean, that's not going to surprise me because, yeah.
Do you notice that the middle turnbuckle does have the club WWE on it?
Oh, we do. I highly recommend checking it out, by the way. I'm not going to give you details because we're busy listening to Trick. I like that title the little bird's holding, though.
Yeah, that is the custom one that WWE makes for a lot of the franchises. They do make the college teams now.
Dude, that's cool.
Do want to let everybody know that if you are watching and you want to get a comment and not just chat with us, but you can chat with each other.
Yes. We just ask respectfully. Keep it respectful. That's all.
Yeah.
Everybody's allowed their opinion.
If there's any hate or any vulgarity that is a little offensive or offensive in any way, we will ask you to remove yourself. And then if you choose not to, we will sadly have to do it.
We don't want to.
No.
Is that his mom and dad they just showed?
I believe it is.
Beautiful looking people. Beautiful looking people. Look how happy they are and proud of Trick Williams they are. That's
Papa
awesome.
Trick and Mama Trick.
Yeah.
But, I mean, yeah, I did read that we will get Carmelo Hayes versus Ricky Saints tonight.
Whoa.
So that is another match that I do believe that we will get.
Oh, this wasn't on my card. We have the awesome one coming out. You know who it is? The Miz.
Alongside Kit Wilson.
Wow.
Not gonna lie, this is a time where I think I would have had Kit Wilson and his team come out.
I'm gonna point out again. I know Carl points it out, but the graphics they've been using, phenomenal, just awesome.
Miz saying that the mascot for the Gamecocks look like the rejected mascots for his daughter's birthday party. I mean, to me, he looks like the peacock from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Peacocks. We're marching down the field. Peacocks.
Right.
In case you just needed some random
Yeah.
nostalgia.
The size of the cigar he's got in his hand. Holy.
And The Miz is saying that he's not cursed.
No, the trick and A thing's upside down. Oh, not the poetry book.
Oh, we got the poetry book. You gotta open the doors to your toxic masculinity, and you gotta open your mind to poetry. There, Bubba Duke.
They didn't need that, Miz.
I'm glad that there's egos the Miz will not stroke. Also, this is not the podcast where we talk about things you can stroke or not. It's not that kind of establishment. This crowd, by far, behind the hometown man, Trick Williams.
Oh yeah.
Gotta wonder just if we may see a United States title match main event tonight.
Maybe.
It's actually funny because when you asked that question, I was still thinking of Trick Williams, the heel. I forgot. He's really now the good guy.
Yeah, he's done the flip, eh? That's
But on the flip side, I could see maybe Sami Zayn and Matt Cardona butting some heads later in the show.
ooh, that'd be cool. Means he wants a high five.
No, it means when his hand goes up, your mouth goes shut.
Oh,
Hey, come on.
whoa. Whoa.
Well, this one's an official out because he plans on whipping Trick's ass in front of mommy.
Wow. Yeah, I was just gonna say this place is just lit right now
Oh, yeah.
for Trick Williams.
They're hot and they're ready to go.
He's screaming. He's just screaming at Trick's mom and dad, and they're just giving it right back. Wow. That was what a way to start the show. Like, that was pretty cool.
See, and I don't mind when they have a promo, but I do want it to go somewhere. And sometimes you do want it to start off with the match. I think I would have just had the match. I would have left off with this when we get an advertisement with an official actually walking down, and we know
Coming
that
down.
when we come back, the match will start. The match starts. It's maybe just about to go off. it'd be nice. But
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, content is nice.
Very nice.
And Turnbuckle Studios, we provide it daily, in fact. So if you're Sunday to Saturday, we got you covered. Don't take our word for it. Look for yourself.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown SecuiryDetail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day, and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
That's right, everyone. Turnbucklestudios.org/shows. That's the quickest way to go and check out all of our weekly content. We provide it daily. And guess what? We even throw in some extras, just like the PLE Patrol. And when that happens, look for schedule changes, because Saturday night's gaming can sometimes become Saturday afternoon gaming, or it just might not happen. So make sure you're checking us out, and that is why it's very important to like, follow, and subscribe.
Yep. It's good. You get those notifications right away when scheduling changes happen. It's great.
We got Pete coming in saying, even legendary followers or fellows. How you doing, Leeds?
What's going on, Pete? Another guy that's got some pretty cool content. I've watched his. Pretty neat.
It's always good. It's always good. It's entertaining. I definitely enjoy it.
Right?
So, Leeds, we asked at the beginning of this episode where we saw Trick going next with the U.S. title, and we got The Miz coming out. He says, having a clue if that's Spanish or Petish. I don't know. All I know is if you speak Pig Latin, I can help out.
You got that, eh?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I got to take a step aside for a second. I'll be right back.
All right. Damn little. There we go. Let's expand a little bit, But we are coming back from commercial or from that advertisement, and we have Trick Williams. We have The Miz. They're about to do battle. So the big question is, do we see a Sami Zayn come out, or do we think that is finally finished? Or does this begin something completely different? That is the big question. And yeah. Pete asked me, how's the baby? Well, Bubba's just fine. But if you mean my baby girl, yeah, she's doing great as well. Thanks for asking. We got Trick starting off a little hot, getting a little chops in there. I'm very intrigued to why we're getting The Miz and not Kit Wilson in this match. I think that would have been just a great time to get Kit Wilson a little bit more active. But nonetheless, we have The Miz. Trick Williams, man, he has really taken a step forward since joining SmackDown. He is current United States champion, but he won that championship at WrestleMania against Sami Zayn. Successful at Backlash. It'll be very, very much intriguing kind of what's really that next big test for him. Now, I know he has The Miz right now, but we know Miz is kind of selectively used to do specific tasks. I don't see the Miz taking the title here tonight in any way. We do have Damian Priest versus Tama Tonga in one-on-one action later. B-Fab and Michin go up against Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss. And we also have Julia and Kiana James taking on Paige and Brie Bella. They did release a shirt that says Scream Mode. Very well could be their new tag team name. Let me know what you think in the chat if Brie Bella and Paige go by the name Scream Mode. Miz going for that off the ropes boot and misses and gets caught with a neck breaker as now Trick is pummeling him in the corner. As we got Bubba Duke coming back, so we'll add him right back in.
Thanks, man. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but fatherhood called. And yeah, I'm watching. This is a good match. I don't see the Miz winning, but that being said, I think it's going to end in a disqualification of some kind.
Bubba, Pete is saying you're looking fresh tonight.
Yeah, buddy. I shaved the head and I was trimming my beard a little bit, and the razor got bumped by somebody's elbow as they were coming through the door, so I had to trim it right down. So I'm sporting a goatee for a little bit.
As we just saw Kit Wilson get involved. I didn't mention as you stepped away for a second, I'm a little surprised to see the Miz in this spot and not Kit Wilson. I feel Kit Wilson could have benefited a little bit more out of a match than the Miz.
I agree. Yeah, I think it should have been reversed here. Yeah, Kit Wilson should have been where the Miz is right now. Gets beat by Trick Williams, and then the Miz goes, "Look, I'll have to get it done. I'll show you how it's done." And then that's when the Miz comes in. I feel like they're doing it backwards.
Now, we just saw a little bit of a stare-off between the Miz and Lil Yachty, and I think this is where the inexperience of Lil Yachty's coming into play. He's still a little awkward in those confrontations, and he's got to be careful because Lil Yachty's going to get his upcomings if he sends too close and talks too much.
Yeah.
To the wrong superstar.
Yeah, the what do they call it? The receipt is coming from who and where we don't know.
Sometimes if you want to park your car in a spot, you just make sure it's not already assigned to someone else.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'll give the guy credit. He's trying. But when you don't have the experience, it shows.
Yeah.
It does. Look at Miz's chest, just lit right up right now.
Mm-hmm. Wow. Yeah, but look at that expression on his face. He is absolutely locked in. He is.
Yeah.
Maybe a little too in control, or that's how he feels, because he's taken too much time.
You're noticing that too, eh?
But he did successfully get that kick. As he likes to hit the ropes, that running kick right in the face of his opponent, and he definitely made some contact.
Yeah, you're taking too long with Trick Williams. He's a lot younger. He's gonna recuperate quicker, catch his breath faster.
Well, and that's just
Let's
the
see, we're
thing.
seeing it right here.
The Miz has been around for, over 20 years, or right around 20 years now with the WWE, and that is just too far or too much of a inexperienced decision and taking too much time. I know the Miz likes to run his mouth and likes to jaw jack, but sometimes he has to get on his opponent, be aggressive,
Yeah,
and leave him no opportunity to catch his win back.
yeah, that's what I figured the veteran would do. But he's giving a lot of rookie mistakes in this match. The taking too long, showboating a little.
Well, and you're doing it, I think, to the wrong crowd. You're doing it to the hometown of Trick Williams. You know they're behind him. You know he's going to feed off that energy, and you know
Oh yeah,
the more ammo you give, the more firepower you're handing to your opponent. So,
wow, huge uppercut. There we go. Dude, I want this guy. I don't know why. I want him to do a spinneroonie so bad.
it's because he gives you a lot of Booker T.
Oh my goodness. Like, just do it already. Oh. Kicks out of the tricky bookend right there.
I would like him to get a good little name to that.
Other than the tricky bookend.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Oh, there. See, the veteran steps aside. Ooh, he almost got it. What a counter.
Yeah. As he rolls Miz up, and Miz gets that kick to the shin to the DDT combo that he likes to use.
Yeah.
As we're getting very back and forth right now with these two.
Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty devastating short little DDT that he does. Because he swings that leg and gets a lot of momentum into it. Unfortunately, received one of those. It doesn't tickle.
Tickle's definitely not the word I would explain it.
No, it's definitely not a tickle.
Miz lemon pep and step in the chest of Trick Williams with those awesome kicks.
All right. Oh.
Trick gets a nice little flapjack because he's looking for the trick shot knee, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Wilson gets involved.
Back and forth, man. Skull crushing finale.
Pete says he did a kick up once, broke my hip.
Oh, no.
Skull crush finale, not enough.
Wow. What's the Miz looking for? A kendo stick. That's not going to work. This is where... Yeah, that's... Okay.
As he goes for a kendo stick, Liliati comes in and takes it away.
Oh!
And Kit gets a couple shots of that
Holy.
kendo stick. As Miz turns around, gets hit with the trick shot knee.
It's over.
She may have came, she may have saw, but that is all she wrote. Trick retains the United States Championship with a win over The Miz.
And here comes little Yachty tossing the money, the dollar bills.
And speaking of money, we
Oh,
got
man.
OM Dynamic. How are we doing?
Tired, rushed.
Those stairs, man, they get you.
Yeah, well, last minute customer comes in at 7:45 tonight.
Mhm.
So, of course, that put closing right on hold until the very last second. And then waiting for everything to boot up because my power was affected by the power failure again today as well.
Man, you guys are
Yeah.
just making it sound amazing. I can't wait to go there in just a couple months.
Right? Paris is going to show up and we're going to hit a blackout of 2000.
Oh. Whoa, look who it is.
Well, he did miss Trick Williams defeat The Miz in our opening contest. As Kathy Kelly now is with Carmelo Hayes, who will be taking on Ricky Saints later tonight.
Okay, nice.
But it's nice to see Carmelo Hayes back. Pete coming up and saying we need mini Downhausen under the ring.
No, Saints is here talking to them face to face.
Sure.
Oh,
As Ricky Saints, Carmelo Hayes, they're getting just well introduced to one another.
oh, I like the little throwback. That was nice. Okay. Oh, man.
And Ray Phoenix now is talking with Nick
Phoenix.
Aldis. We know Ray Phoenix is just looking for those opportunities.
Oh, yeah.
Sami Zayn is saying he's ashamed of himself for losing at Backlash. And Sami's asked for another opportunity at the U.S. title.
All telling them to earn the shot.
And Sami getting a little flustered with Nick Aldis telling him he has to earn it.
Whoa. Nick just called Sammy entitled.
And then Ray Phoenix is trying to settle Sami down.
Okay.
Kind of popped in my head, but is Sami kind of character more loosely based on maybe how the internet's perception of a superstar is after all these quote unquote business moves we've seen from the company. As he referenced, everything is changing around here. I don't know how to kind of be myself anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's getting there. I'm starting to get that vibe of that. Yeah. Whoa, what's this? Oh, never mind.
Do want to let everybody know that once again, you can help out this channel by hitting that like, follow, subscribe button. We are now just shy of our goal of 240 on Twitch, but we are still in need of your help. We are just a few away, so if you can, head over to the Twitch, search up Turnbuckle Studios, and hit that follow button.
Do it. Do it now.
Please say please. But yeah, no, we've got a few matches. The one match change that did happen, R-Truth not medically cleared, so we will see Tamatonga versus Damian Priest in a singles match.
Yep.
Okay.
As it was originally scheduled for a tag team match, now just a singles match.
Okay.
And then we will see Julia and Kiana James take on Paige and Brie Bella. I did say they had a new shirt drop called Scream Mode.
Yes.
So could that be their tag name moving forward?
That would be intriguing. I'm behind it.
And then also Alexa Bliss and Charlotte will be taking on Meechin and B-Fab.
Okay.
It's going to be very interesting to see the Jay Cargill, Meechin, and B-Fab trio and how they stack up alongside Fatal Influence here on SmackDown.
Right.
That's going to be an interesting story. If they have to face each other, holy, you're going to see a lot of shenanigans and probably just right out brawls.
I can only see that happening if it's a multi-team tag match.
I mean, eventually we're gonna come to that, right? JC Jane is looking at Rhea Ripley with that title. We know Jade Cargill would like her rematch.
Yeah.
Could this just really set the stages for that triple threat opportunity where, we see Fatal Influence kind of back up JC Jane, we see Meechin and B-Fab back up Jade, and then we could maybe see Charlotte and Alexa Bliss back up Rhea.
Wow.
Right. Well, and we did see that 6-woman tag last week.
Yeah.
And I mean, we are, a week away from Saturday night's main event and 2 weeks from Clash in Italy. Now,
Wow.
I'm fully expecting that JC Jane will face Rhea Ripley at one of those 2 events for the women's title.
Yeah.
Do we see at the other event Fallon Henley and Lainey Reed challenge for the women's tag championship?
I would love to see the women's tag titles on Saturday night's main event because I think Rhea Ripley at Clash at Italy makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of putting your out of North American talent in positions for the Italy card because, I mean, your Rhea Ripley's a big star. We all know that Gunther is an international star. He has that championship match against Cody already for Clash in Italy. And I don't think Saturday night's main event has a SmackDown match yet to it.
It does not.
And we do have our tag champions, Brie Bella and Nick and Paige. Yep. Brie Bella and Paige defending their tag titles on Monday against the Judgment Day.
Oh, they are on Saturday Night Main Event.
As Nia and Lash said that they are planning on taking those titles back at Saturday night's main event. They don't want to beat Julia or Kiana James, nor the Judgment Day. They want Brie Bella and Paige all to themselves.
All right, and full credit to the Irresistible Forces for that challenge and that call out.
Yeah. So quite the activity on these women's tag titles.
Good. I like that. Gives them more of a chance to step up and step out and show the men how it's done.
Yep.
But also, this is a great way of how you make titles feel important.
Right? Now,
you create that scene, and then you give them activity.
Now, is this match for the tag team titles tonight?
I would assume so, based on the words of Nia and Lash, as they said they don't want to face Julia or Kiana James or the Judgment Day.
Right. Because we know they're defending the titles Monday, and now it's Saturday night's main event. That is 3 defenses in a week.
Well, more, because
3 defenses in 8
I mean, it's in 8 days, and then we had 15 for Clash. But yeah. And then, hey, I mean, that's kind of the price you pay when you have titles that go everywhere.
Yep. And I think that was the smartest thing they could have done, was just, instead of having 3 different titles for each show, just, here's 2 titles, your titles, and they go every brand and figure it out.
Yeah. I'm at the point where they should do that to the men's as well.
I feel the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, just get rid of one set. Like the ones that are on Raw, get rid of those. Because the SmackDown ones are better looking. And just have them for all the... I wouldn't be upset about that, Parrish.
No, I'm 100% with you. Now, I'm going to give Mr. Best some credit here. He has been looking at the dissension between Julia and Kiana James, touting a breakup. It's something I'm not ready for with them, because I have been really enjoying them as a pair. Do we see, if they lose this match, that further? And is this becoming more like the Asuka Kairi Sane type of storyline for it?
Oof.
I wouldn't say it's becoming that, because we're not seeing one of these two berate anyone the way Asuka was berating Kairi Sane. To me, I was very much at a weird aspect of why you're putting these two together, only for them to be so combative so quickly. Like, what was the long-term play here?
Yeah.
And did that get maybe messed up based on a couple of short-term scenarios that we're seeing over the women's title pictures, with either injuries or, like let goes, or just whatever the case may be? Now that we have that depth again, and I feel like SmackDown's women division is pretty deep, I think you can slow play that a little bit more, or maybe even abolish it completely. But then I'm looking at what you're going to do with Blake Monroe when she comes back.
Right.
I look at, if Julia goes babyface, does she maybe bring somebody back from her past, like a Jordan Grace, and they go after,
Wow.
There's a lot that you can do here.
Yeah.
But it almost seems like this division, like, you need a friend or you need an alliance in some way just to survive.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley might be the champion, but she's kind of like the exception of the rule.
Yeah.
Because even though she's by herself a lot, she knows she can't face the JC Jane and Fatal Influence by herself. And then you still got Jade Cargill and Meechin and BFAB just
Yeah.
coming at you from the other direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, friends
And-
definitely help.
And I mean, you talked about what's going to happen with Blake Monroe, and I actually think that Blake Monroe versus Tiffany Stratton is going to happen sooner than later. And I would like to see something between Jordan Grace and Tiffany Stratton, not something that is thrown together like happened about a month ago,
Yeah.
but an actual program, something built there. But if they go forward with this potential breakup, would Kiana James pose a good threat for that Women's North American Championship?
The North American?
Or not the North American, the Women's US.
Yeah. The US, yes. Yeah, absolutely, actually. It all depends on if you want Kiana James and Julia to be more in the tag division. Because I only ask that because I wonder if maybe there is going to be a play to move maybe Nia and Lash away a little bit and have maybe them go after their own individual women titles.
Right.
Like that's something I see that could happen because I don't foresee them winning the tag titles anytime soon.
Right.
No.
They just lost them at WrestleMania. So what's the deal and what's the long-term play for those two? And that's why I kind of lean that way.
Yeah. See, and I'm leaning towards the idea with Nia and Lash. You could go to that 2-woman power trip. I mean, they are already the irresistible forces. Give Lash that Women's US Championship because she has earned a spot for that. Nia, we know what she is capable of as your Women's World Champion. And then let them win the tag titles and have it all for a little while.
Yeah.
Because eventually they're going to burn themselves out and drop them.
Yeah, and we're not far removed from Nia being that champion, as Rhea defeated Jade, who defeated Tiffany Stratton, who cashed in on Nia. So, like, you don't go back the chains that long. It's only 3 people, but
Right.
it does feel, and I think it was over, 2 years, or just almost
2 years.
a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
We do, Julia and Kiana James are singling out Paige in their corner as, I mean, I don't think I would have had Julia and Paige on my bingo card in 2026, but this is a fresh
Right.
feel. But I don't think I had Kiana James in a match with Brie Bella either, so.
Wow.
Look at that speed from Kiana James.
Right.
I think the more that we see Julia in the ring now, the more we're starting to understand just who she is as a performer.
Yeah.
It took a while, but I think we're finally getting around to understanding the type of performer to expect out of Julia.
Yes. And we saw Julia come into NXT alongside Stephanie Vaquero, alongside Zarya, and really alongside Jordan Grace. Did they maybe just give them too short a time in NXT to really adapt to North American wrestling before rushing them to the main roster?
Yes and no. And I say yes in the way that there's probably more that maybe Julia could have done, I would say, because we all know that Stephanie really just shot up the popularity ranks and everyone. But from what I understand of NXT, there is nothing more for that area to like teach the Julias and Stephanie Vick here, and that that's kind of, you're just wasting your time with them being in NXT at that point. And I think that's just how the company views what NXT is supposed to do for the individual. I mean, I will say, Julia is a former 2-time United States champion. We don't remember who her biggest feuds were in those title reigns. I think that's the biggest travesty with Julia. The second time we're seeing these types of kicks, and we're only 2 matches in.
Right? Recopying the Miz, stealing his world famous it kicks.
And I still don't feel either one of them were really laying it in.
Oh.
Beautiful brainbuster there by Julia.
Paige from out of nowhere makes the save on the 1 count.
Not definitely not leaving it to chance at all.
No. Oh, right on her head. Oh, what a kick to the chin.
I did not expect to have the pace that we're seeing.
Right?
No.
I mean, what a match we are seeing from these 4. Even Brie is really stepping her game up for this.
We'll say though, like, as Paige hit the Paige,
gotta love that rampage DDT.
Yeah, she gets that 1, 2, 3. She retains the tag titles, and they're 50% done their title quest until they reach Saturday night's main event. But to kind of go back to what you're saying about Brie Bella, like, we all know the performer Julie is. Like, we've seen enough of her. I still think Paige is still not what we know, but she is absolutely pushing. And she is somebody that I think pushes Brie. And then you have Kiana James, who has just the biggest fire in her to let everybody know that she belongs. I still think she is someone that is unproven, but wants to showcase just how she is. We saw her in the Elimination Chamber. Very impressive performance there.
Oh, yes.
So I think Brie Bella is this is her opportunity to swim with the sharks right now.
Yeah.
She's doing her job.
Yep. And we did get that side eye between Julia and Kiana James again there as Brie and Paige were celebrating in the ring.
And I wonder if that's the side eye of, hey, we're going to go with Ascension, or if that's a side eye of, like, look, we're just not getting it done.
Right?
Just 2 people being very upset with each other. So last Friday, we got the official word that Gunther has moved over and is now signed to SmackDown. He will challenge Cody Rhodes at Clash in Italy.
Nice.
We'll hear from Cody Rhodes as we will see what his thoughts are about Gunther coming to SmackDown and getting a title shot. But before we go there, let's let everybody know that we got advertisement of our own too. So WWE, you don't get all the glory of showcasing all your advertisements. And we say all that way because there's a lot of them. We saw that all at WrestleMania. We heard the negativity about it. Ours are only 30 seconds a piece. So, yeah, let us know if you want to check out our shop or join us, because we're going to give you the opportunity to check out both.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today, because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Head on over there if you have ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, or to help us behind the scenes. Hit that join button and tell us how you can help us, how you believe we can help you. We will sit down as a collective and figure out the right fit. While you're there, head over to our shop powered by redbubble.com. Support your favorite shows and your favorite podcasters. Wear what we wear, and all the proceeds there come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. All of this and more, turnbucklestudios.org.
So now Paige and Brubella, they take their focus to Monday night as they go up against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez. We know that Nia Jax and Lash Legend await the winner of that match. Do we think we're going to get that standard team-on-team tag? Will this go into a multi-match? I'm leaning towards we're going to see the champs now versus Lash and Nia, but Judgment Day is around the corner. We don't know.
I'm going to say this. We are going to get that straight up tag. We do have to remember that Liv Morgan is going to be the X factor for the Judgment Day. But you also have Bayley and Lyra who can get themselves involved. And then I think you're going to go to that straight up tag match again at Saturday night's main event. But you're going to build to that four-way match, whether it is at Clash in Italy or whether you wait and keep progressing that until the end of June at King and Queen of the Ring.
Okay. There is another scenario that I had pop in the back of my little head. If you want those tag titles that bad, why wouldn't you show up and make sure that it stays an even fight and nobody interferes?
You could very well see that.
Now, I'm alongside your thoughts there, OMD, Bayley and Lyra. I could see them getting involved and make sure the Judgment Day don't get more gold, because then all they have to do is make a call and Stephanie back here by their side to take out that Liv Morgan problem. As we see Tiffy get a little distracted as we get an arguing Kiana James and Julia in the background.
Yes! It's a great Friday night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Chelsea Green's on my screen. I'm happy.
Just had to see it, people. Just had to see it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was something else.
Chelsea Green, just a
Yeah.
gem.
Yes.
Yes.
Tiffy making
Sorry.
it abundantly clear she doesn't want to be partnered up with anybody,
Oh,
including Chelsea
Now
Green, and
that-
telling her so.
That gives me Bliss and Charlotte vibes to it.
yeah.
Right? As we do have Cody Rhodes making his way to the ring with that contract in hand for Clash in Italy. I don't remember if he put his name on the contract last week before being attacked by Gunther. But are we going to get another face-to-face?
See, and that's a thing. I don't think he had gotten the contract signed last week, and now he's coming down with it signed. So I think now we're going to get that kind of straight shot towards Clash in Italy now. And what I do like is you can stretch this out a little long if you really want to. You don't have to do anything too big. We still have a few weeks before then.
Mm-hmm.
And we still have to wonder at some point, Randy Orton is going to be back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he get involved in this? We know Drew McIntyre eventually is going to be back. Do we see him get involved? Could this be one of those things where Randy Orton takes Cody Rhodes and then maybe Drew McIntyre goes after Gunther?
There is potential for it, and I like that idea, but I have to wonder, just based off of WrestleMania, are they done with Drew McIntyre and Jacob Fatu, or does Drew show up to cost Jacob the next match against Roman?
I think Drew and Jacob are finished.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's done. But if I'm not
WrestleMania
upset.
and sanctioned match, yeah, I think that's a blow off.
And if you're going to push this, do you maybe go to Cody being that underdog and the only babyface in a four-way at SummerSlam against Randy, Drew, and Gunther?
I could see a triple threat there.
Yeah.
You made me think of this when you were talking about and asked me whether or not if Drew and Jacob are finished. Maybe Drew goes a little different and takes a piece out of Royce Keys, given that Royce Keys and Jacob Fatu are now aligned.
Okay.
And we have Royce Keys and Drew McIntyre now.
Right.
Oh.
Because other than the Royal Rumble, Royce has yet to have his PLE debut.
Mm-hmm.
Man, Cody is fired up.
Well, we know the South Carolinas. I mean, the Carolinas are kind of flair country. It's very WCW-esque linear heritage. That's kind of where Cody Rhodes is. You're not far from Atlanta. That's where Cody's from.
Yep.
I think it's only a few hour drive, actually.
Well, here comes Gunther on cue. But is he coming out the main entrance or from the crowd again?
I believe this will be from the entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only a 3.5 hour, 4 hour drive from Columbia to Atlanta.
Yep.
Like, and Gunther's sporting some SmackDown blue.
This is the question. Does Gunther take this title from Cody at the Clash in Italy?
There's part of me that kind of wants it.
Okay.
As much as I would love to see it, I'm going to say no. I think that this is where you do get that Randy return.
But what happens if Randy's the one who cost Cody the title?
That's
There is a
head.
good possibility that that happens too.
What my whole theory is, and it's based off what ifs. Okay. Gunther wins this title, Clash in Italy, and he's boasting that he's the best. That's where I want Randy to come on and go, you haven't beat the Viper, you're not the best. And that's where they pick up. That's who's next for Gunther.
But Gunther has beaten Randy to win the King of the Ring.
Mm-hmm.
It's so long ago, nobody remembers. Because I don't.
Come on, if OMD remembers, then it's
Right?
But I also watch more than wrestling. I do watch movies too.
hey. But this ain't a movie show. This is the SmackDown Security Detail. And
That's right.
back when both of them were SmackDown superstars, they faced each other in the King of the Ring final.
No, Gunther was on Raw and Randy was on SmackDown.
OMD, I'm backing you up. Shut
He
up.
tried,
man.
dude. He tried for you, and you blew it out of the water.
Just come on. One time. The one time I go to bat for you. Just has to throw me under the bus like that.
Wow. Wow, Cody's saying some strong words here. Get down here, sign this so you can guarantee your butt kicking.
Now let's not throw shade at Cody. Cody does own a victory over Gunther as he threw his ass over the top rope to win the Royal Rumble in San Antonio.
It's true.
That is true. Cody also defeated Gunther to win the first ever Crown Jewel Championship.
Mm-hmm.
A match which Gunther did admit Cody was the better man that night.
What? Why is Royce Keys coming out here? Does he walk right by him and not even... That would have been cool. Oh, no way. Royce
Royce
Keys
is flat
saying in
upset
the...
if you don't sign it. He will.
Yeah,
Sorry,
he
Bubba.
will. Wow. Look at Cody's just like, okay, fine, whatever. Here, sign right here. Here's the pen. Oh, now Gunther's coming in. Are we going to have a triple threat?
No, but I think this is going to lead to Royce and Gunther next week in a number one contenders match.
Who cares about next week? Do it now. That's the main event
Right?
I want to see. Winner faces Cody at Clash of Italy. But what a way to introduce Royce Keys into the fold, like right away.
Mm. No way. Heck yeah. I love Nick Aldis.
Gunther, Royce Keys, winner faces Cody. Now, Royce Keys, put Cody Rhodes through that table. Now, imagine if Randy Orton comes out
And
and he doesn't allow this match to happen, and then he signs it.
he signs the dotted line. That would be a plot twist this guy
Yeah.
could get behind. I like that idea.
Then you do a fatal 4-way at Clash Italy.
Yeah. I gotta give it though, Royce Keys. That boy is just taking the bull by the horns right now and being like, "You're not gonna do it. I'm doing it."
Now, just imagine this. Royce Keys wins the WWE Championship. Jacob Fatu defeats Roman, and then you've got those two boys.
Yeah.
Is that the new
That's your new power trip.
power? Yeah. What do you...
Solo Sikoa is prepping Tamatanga for his upcoming match against Damian Priest. Oh, is that Shinsuke Nakamura or John Wick?
Right? Oh man. Talatonga just taking out Shinsuke. Oh man, through a table. Wow. My goodness.
Well, Sola does want the family tree to come together, and you know what better
Wow.
way than making sure there's no outside noise.
Right?
Yeah, really. That was intense. Holy. I don't know what those crates were full of behind Shinsuke when he went through them, but man, it didn't shift very far when he hit them.
That's probably just like electrical stuff,
Yeah.
Someone,
but
The wheels would have been locked on them.
well, regardless, that didn't tickle.
No, it did not.
so we're
What's up?
just over an hour in. We
Okay.
know we have a match later tonight that's going to dictate a championship match at Clash in Italy. We've seen the United States title and we've seen the women's tag titles already showcased. That just leaves, I mean, we did see Tiffany Stratton already.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll see if there's anything more with her tonight. That just honestly leaves your women's champion, Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And your tag team champions that we will see in Damian Priest, as we know, our truth is not medically cleared. So already we're not even halfway through the show, and all your champions have, for the most part, already been focused on.
They've been seen in some capacity. I'm not upset about it. That's pretty cool. Do we have a ETA on the return of Jordan Grace yet, or no?
Well, she did have a match against Tiffany Stratton a couple weeks ago.
Oh, a couple weeks. Okay.
So she is back. We just kind of are waiting to see what she's going to do.
What's next?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's places I'd love to put her, like in a title contention for the U.S. title. Like team her up with somebody, go after those tag titles.
Well, that was the
Something.
whole thing. Was she returned and they changed Tiffany's match that night to a number one contenders match against Jordan Grace, which was just after advertising a U.S. championship match. They all of a sudden pulled the trigger, made the switch. Now, they did make the switch on the Thursday night, but didn't bother to update anybody until the show.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
And even though I did like that the fact that Tiffany wasn't just going straight into another title match, like with no build, but it just also felt very forced and very why? Like in wrestling, we like to know the whys.
Yes.
So
yeah, we do.
sometimes I know him. You don't need to let us know why every match is happening. Sometimes a good surprise is a good surprise, but
Yeah.
Got to be a reason.
yeah, like what? Why are we now choosing between one favorite and another? Like,
Yeah.
what led into that decision?
Yeah. And I mean, we have to ask because we know that Tiffany did issue an open challenge for the women's US championship and
Okay.
then gave Kiana James the first match because she wanted her.
Yeah.
So are we going to start seeing that on a regular basis? Because we know that Trick Williams has done away with the men's US Open challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So is that still going to be a thing, or is it just her blowing smoke?
We'll have to wait and see.
Like, we still have another hour and 45 minutes of tonight's show. Nick Aldis is letting Gunther have it, saying, "You're the one who wasn't being professional. You're the one who overplayed your hand. You put yourself in this position."
Yep. And it's, geez.
That's the thing. That might have worked, but Nick Aldis he just finished dealing with Drew McIntyre and his stuff.
Yep.
He's
Yeah.
well prepared on how to fix this stuff.
Yeah.
As now Carmelo Hayes comes out
Yep.
as he prepares for his match against Ricky Saints.
And you have to wonder, does a win in this match put either guy in potential position to face Trick Williams for the U.S. Championship?
I think this match, whoever comes out ahead in this match, this Carmelo Hayes' gear really gives me Hurt Business vibes. I think whoever wins this match puts himself in a position for a title shot for whatever title they want.
Okay.
I mean, Ricky Saints just went toe to toe with Cody Rhodes not too long ago.
Yeah.
Yep.
Carmelo Hayes, yes, he probably does want that U.S. title match, but he may also want that undisputed title.
Right.
Yeah. It's kind of where I'm leaning to as well. This puts you in contention for either title at this point because both these guys, I think, could go toe to toe with whoever's holding it.
Yes. And we know that Mello has history, has had 2 classic matches with Cody in the past on SmackDown.
Mm-hmm. And let's also not forget what we just saw. That contract is still open.
Yeah, right.
Is.
Good old Ricky Saints.
Well, now, okay, Ricky, this is number 1 fail. You do not have the name Saints, and you wear the colors of the Falcons, my friend.
Right? Well, your opponent is wearing Saints colors.
I know. We have one smart man, and then we have Ricky.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, hey, I did my due diligence. I'm rocking the colors.
Right.
It's not that diff.
Is this a match we could see some interference on from other individuals?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think they have anything actively going on with anyone.
Oof.
I think if you were going to see that, it would be after the match, and it would depend on if it's Cardona who may want another match with Ricky Saints after last week, or if Ilya Dragunov fancies himself the next guy to step up to Ricky.
I mean, unless Sammy comes out and says, and tries to make a statement out of these two.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be the one where I see just, hey.
But
Yeah, look what I did.
But could we also see potentially, based on what we saw earlier, Sami Zayn and Rey Fenix tonight?
Yeah. Could we also see Sami Zayn just look at the opportunity of an open contract and be like, there I go?
Right?
Yeah, right.
I mean, I have a feeling that you could clutter that opportunity. And why not? I feel everyone in that backstage should be looking very closely and saying, why do I want this match to happen if that's still open?
You interject themselves into it and sneak their name onto that contract. Like, I would do it. Whoa. Have these two gentlemen wrestled in NXT?
No, they weren't in NXT together.
Okay, so Carmelo left and Saints came in, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carmelo was well out of NXT by the time Ricky Saints appeared.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have to remember, Carmelo actually showed up on Raw first, then went to SmackDown.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, Melo showed up on Raw for the draft and then was drafted to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Okay. No, just asking because these two guys have great chemistry. Oh, wow. How high he got off that.
I do believe they actually wrestled each other and tagged together on the independents before their careers took them respectively to WWE and AEW for Ricky Saints first.
Okay. Okay. So there is a history, which is good to know. Oh, pardon me. Wow. Ricky really likes to pander to the crowd, eh?
He is definitely a showman.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm not upset about it, though, because he is, as we call the heel, the bad guy. So, yeah, I get what he's doing. He's taking too long in between, that's all. Oh, look at his chest is beat red already.
I wouldn't be surprised if I see Ricky Saints and The Miz at some point connect.
Yeah.
On SmackDown.
You know what?
Dude, that'd be epic.
Add Ricky Saints in with Miz and Kit. I love it.
No, get rid of Kit. Yeah, get rid of Kit. Put the Miz back to that I'm awesome. And you have the awesome Saints. Oh, what a back elbow. By Mello. Holy.
Mello truly baited Ricky Saints into that one.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, dude. Did he lose a tooth? I seen something fly out of his mouth.
Oh, I mean.
Like, my goodness, that was hard. Man. Wow. These two guys are very evenly matched.
Very much so. I mean, you're looking at sort of the same height, the same type of build. They can both work technical. They can both fly.
Oh, what a slap. Yeah. No, they're, yeah. Then the pace, definitely when they start going, it picks up until someone just goes, no, we're done with this. And
Yep.
huge clothesline or, oh, what a reversal by Carmelo on the top rope there. Uh-oh. Getting froggy.
I was going to say, is Mello looking to put the
Ooh,
jersey in the rafters, but not quite yet.
wow. That was very Eddie Guerrero-esque. Complete in and full extension. It was picture perfect frog splash. I'll admit, wasn't a big fan of Carmelo Hayes when he first came in, but he's grown on me.
Yeah,
and I've always liked Ricky, so.
Yeah, see, I was a huge fan of Mello back in NXT.
Okay.
I wasn't at first, but he really grew on me because he was able to evolve his character and did it organically.
Okay. I get that.
And I can't remember what he was known as before he took some time off and got repackaged as Carmelo Hayes.
He was Christian Casanova in the Indies.
Yes,
Yes.
but before he had another name in NXT before becoming Carmelo Hayes.
Oh, not a clue.
And then he adapted and he got himself over organically, and he's done the same thing on the main roster.
He's done very well for himself on the main roster. You're right, on the main roster. Like I said, I didn't know really who he was when he came over. Said, oh, let's check out some of the NXT stuff that he's done, and wow.
Yep.
Even from then, he's improved his.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and I will bet you if the TNA NXT partnership had been around before it came around, he would have been the first guy to hold both titles.
You think so? You would have dubbed him that guy?
I would have.
And just a stat check, yeah, he was always Carmelo Hayes in WWE.
Oh.
Okay. You might have been thinking of it before he came into NXT, maybe. But regardless, he's doing a great job for himself. Listen to the crowd. The crowd's behind this kid.
Yeah.
Oh!
And I'm going to give credit where credit is due. The match that really put him over the top for me was him and Ricochet for the NXT North American Championship.
Yeah. I wish I wouldn't have missed that one. Because you know how I feel about Ricochet.
Yep.
Wow, this is back and forth. Again, another match tonight that I personally can't pick the winner. I can't. I want both of them to win.
Well, that's the thing. I think right now you're looking at, okay, with a loss, Carmelo Hayes takes a step back, but Ricky Saints needs that momentum because he just recently came to SmackDown. So you're kind of in a boat of neither man can take a loss here.
Right?
Yeah, but I mean, we know that Ricky Saints lost his debut against Cody Rhodes.
Yes.
But yeah,
well,
neither man. It doesn't.
No, your debut match was against the undisputed champion.
Yeah,
right.
Like, you're not expected to win that match. Like, let's be honest.
Well, it's a thing. I mean,
but you expect it of yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anyone is going into an opportunity thinking, you know what, I don't need to win this one.
No, I meant personally.
I know.
I wasn't expecting him to win it. If he did, though, dude, I'd have been over the moon ecstatic for that kid to win the title. Your first match on the... Oh! Pushed him off, Mello did there. Oh, Codebreaker.
first 48.
No.
And ironically enough, I don't know if you knew this, Bubba, Ricky Stark's first match in AEW was against Cody Rhodes for the TNT Championship. His first
That I
match
did.
in WWE on the main roster against Cody Rhodes.
No, I did know that stat. I was a bit of a fan back then when that company started, so
Yeah.
I did catch that. Oh, Saints got out of the way of that move.
Yeah, going
Oh,
for
and
it.
he got the tornado DDT. Oh, Revolution. No way. He rolled out of it.
Holy cow.
Wow.
Ricky Saints just rolled too much.
Yeah.
I was going to say, was that a
Negated
Rick
his own
Saint?
pin.
Wow, these two guys. Oh, my goodness. You ain't going to get that by that ref, Saints. Good try. The guy's the head ref for WWE right now. And on top of that, got some experience.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. I'm not upset about that.
Now-
No, turnabout is fair play.
I mean, Alanis Morissette called and said, "Isn't that ironic?" Because as you were saying that Mr. Charles Robinson wasn't going to fall for it, Carmelo Hayes says, "Oh yes, he will."
Yeah, he will.
And that just shows that Carmelo Hayes is thinking just a little much, and it just shows Ricky Saints you lost this match when you wore Falcons colors. Just saying, you're as soft as a team that wears it.
Gotta
Oh,
remember.
he just did the.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Damn you, pig.
Our Truth telling Royce Keys that he may want to sign up for the new Judgment Day. As our Truth is now apologizing to Damian Priest about last week, and because of last week, he is not able to defend those tag titles.
Come on. It's gold when that guy's on our screen. I don't care what role he's in.
Damian Priest versus Tama Tonga is up next, and you have to think if Tama Tonga wins this match, you know him and Tala Tonga are just in the minds of your tag team champions.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And
But
was Tala that beat Damian Priest last week due to a distraction from our Truth? That really has to then put the MFTs up into that tag team title #1 contention spot.
well, I do believe that they were scheduled for a tag title match this week,
Okay.
and
Yes.
that's why this change has happened because of our Truth not medically cleared. So
As soon as
yeah, card subject to change,
totally.
and that can be the case on the weekends when the PLE's coming around every Saturday. Like we will get May 23rd for Saturday Night's Gaming, and for Saturday May 31 for Clash in Italy. Although that's a Sunday, so don't
Clash
worry.
in Italy is a Sunday.
No schedule changes. Wrestling recap, Chris Perk podcast will not change.
That's
So
right.
enjoy all of our daily and weekly content, and you can check it all out right here.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown SecuiryDetail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap Delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day, and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our weekly calendar. TurnbuckleStudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. And we want you to meet the team behind all of those shows. Myself, Chris Parrish, Bubba Duke, Chris Best, Logan Thompson, and Carl Carafel. Click on our individual links to get our socials and watch our latest weekly live episodic programming. All of that and so much more. TurnbuckleStudios.org. You're muted.
Do we see anything with Royce Keys and the tag champions down the line now? Or do we think that's just a one-time backstage thing?
No, I could see it happening again.
I
Something's
could
going to
too.
go. Go ahead.
I can see something where they potentially cost Royce the match tonight with Gunther. And then if they win the tag team titles, Royce is going to go to his buddy Jacob and say, your family cost me. I know you've got no love lost for them. Let's go take those titles.
Okay.
Because it's surprising now that we are halfway in this episode, we have yet to see Jacob Fatu in any way.
Yeah.
So we don't see him at all. Is it now safe to say he's a Raw guy?
I'd say yes.
We got Danhausen now setting up shop backstage.
Yeah.
The voting machine is still live and well.
It looks like it's working right now. What in the world? Checking the toe tag to make sure dude's dead. Whoa.
Gotta love the jar of teeth on the money.
You're right, like just crazy.
Nonetheless, despite the antics of Danhausen, Damian Priest is now on his way to the ring as he is set to face off Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
I've got to wonder, with what we just saw and Danhausen wheeling in that gurney and checking the toe tag, could he be looking to potentially reincarnate somebody? And I'm going to suggest maybe a French-Canadian Frankenstein.
Nope.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think we're seeing PCO.
No, he's got a life contract right now with another Canadian company. He ain't leaving them. Good try, though. I'll give you credit on that. Good try. Gee.
Do we see the MFTs come out with Tama Tonga, or do they let him do this one on his own tonight?
I think he was told to handle it on his own. Figure it out, get it
I
handled.
do too. Yeah, I think he might be on his own, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tama Tonga gets involved in this match.
Okay. Because we did
Oh,
see them. We
Go
did
ahead.
see last week the MFTs accompany him and not get involved until R-Truth came down.
Yes.
Oh, okay, they are coming with him.
But let's see if they actually walk down the aisle with him.
Nope. How do
They
you
do
know?
not.
But that just tells you they're not far away. So you kind of got to keep your head on a swivel. Oh, doesn't even wait for the bell.
No, and this is the attitude that I think the MFTs need to have now, and that's not wait and just take.
Yes. And we saw Damian Priest do the same thing last week to Tama Tonga.
Wow.
And once again, we're getting black and gold versus black and red.
Right?
Well, we all know who I'm going for.
Oof. Wow, that's a huge kick from Damian Priest.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, both men are trying really, really hard to get a quick pace here. I think it might benefit Tama Tonga just to slow things down a little. Oh, that's a good way of slowing things down.
Yeah.
Right?
Although Priest, I think, picked the wrong side of the ring to try and run around there because he could not really build any momentum.
Not with the two set of stairs there, no.
Oh,
But
it was like a modified Superman punch too.
Yeah.
Like,
It
we
looked
didn't
like.
exactly see the formation of a Superman punch, but it was more of the wrist and the fist of that clothesline that connected with Damian Priest.
Oof.
And I've really noticed tonight, and Carl pointed this out on Monday, we got really right into the wrestling. we didn't waste 20 to 30 minutes on a promo, and we haven't seen a lot of promo or mic time, with the exception of Cody in that situation with Gunther.
Well, you did miss the beginning, and Trick Williams did have a quick there, and that got interrupted with The Miz and Kit Wilson. That led into a match, but yeah, like you're right, not a lot of in-ring promos.
Yeah, very limited backstage shenanigans and stuff as well. So
yeah,
I'm enjoying.
I think too, a lot of the backstage segments are things that are involving what we're about to see, or setting up things that we're going to get. As we got Ricky Saints and Carmelo setting it up for their match, we're getting something with the two men here that are leading up to the match that we're getting now. And then you have your Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green and Danhausen segments that are kind of there to set things up later. And then obviously you have Gunther showing his frustrations with Nick Aldis. So like a lot of like smart transition pieces being put into place on tonight's episode.
Yes. And much like last week with Damian Priest taking on Tala, this match is very, very even, because Tama Tonga is no small man himself.
No, in fact, he got a lot more thicker and defined during that time away that he did have. So
yes,
it's kind of the one thing out of those newcomers for the MFTs. When we saw everybody kind of come up, we know that Tama Tonga was always the one to have that breakout on the individual set. We're still kind of waiting for that breakthrough from Tama Tonga, but we do know the talent is there. We all know that. We all see that. I just feel like without those opportunities, we're just going to put Tama Tonga in a box. And I think the one thing that's benefiting Tama Tonga out of the releases, he has been featured on a lot more individual circumstances than there are tag team.
Yes. And the question I'm going to ask this is, if we see the MFTs win those tag titles, are they going to take over that Freebird rule that the New Day used? Or do you stick more with Tama and Tala, who do have that history? Obviously, they are brothers. They have won tag team gold before in Japan.
I would be intrigued if they won and did have that Freebird rule, only to see Tama Tonga cost Solo the tag titles, and that is how we see Tama Tonga leave the MFTs.
Right.
Because imagine if you get something with Nakamura getting a tag team title shot, and his partner is actually Tama Tonga.
Right. And that's actually where I was going to go next, is do we see Nakamura, who has been in the head of Tama Tonga, do we see that create that rift? And then you've got Solo and Tala are your only MFTs, and then you're going into that sort of Japanese strong style type of match with Solo Sikoa.
But I'd be very intrigued on kind of the timeline of that, because with that whole thing, you'd be almost doing Priest and Truth a little bit of a disservice because they have yet to really garner many feuds over the tag titles. They're consistently active.
Yeah.
They've defended the titles almost every week. They would have defended it this week had it not been for the medical clearance that R-Truth did not receive.
Yep. And there we just saw Tama Tonga roll out of the ring as Priest was going for that discus clothesline. And Tama Tonga going over the table off of that shoulder tackle.
Bubba, what are your thoughts on what you've seen from Tama Tonga?
He needs to get away from the family, I think, and do his own thing. What happened there? Damian Priest just annihilated himself right there.
Oh,
man. I mean, he's powerful enough on his own, but if he's going to be a tag team, yeah, throw him with Shinsuke. I think those two could dominate the tag team division.
And what?
I mean, I still remember back when we saw Tama Tonga almost leering in the back of the United States title, and
Yeah.
I would still love it if he kind of went towards that direction.
I wouldn't be upset if he did a solo run to get that title.
Imagine if Tama Tonga is the guy who takes that U.S. title off Trick.
That would be crazy. Oh, there's that lariat.
And like, imagine this: Solo takes Tama out of a title match, puts himself in it, but in return gets Tama that U.S. title match.
Right?
Oh, what's going to happen now? Damian took the win.
Yes, and a clean match from both men.
And my theory of if you wear Falcon colors, you will lose continues. But there you go. Tama Tonga delivering the big boot. Now a beat down. We were seeing that statement made from the MFTs. When you don't have R-Truth there in a physical role, that definitely outnumbers Damian Priest.
Tama Tonga crawling to his feet.
Who the heck is he talking to? A chair?
Johnny Gargano.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
The kicker is like he clearly changes clothes. I kind of want to see Johnny Gargano go just step up and like, would you just shut up?
I was waiting for it. There's your tag teams right there.
Entitled Enterprises, right there.
I just want him to sit up and be like, dude, shut up, and then walk away.
it's going somewhere. We know it's going somewhere.
We're going to get to hear from Jade Cargill next. Nice.
Well, it's top of the hour. We're getting 2/3 into the broadcast, so it's only one thing that we got to do. We got to pay them bills. So once again, turnbucklestudios.org. That's our website. What's on that website? Well, we got a plethora of options. But here are just two of them.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, videos games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, and we would love to have you, check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
And ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org once again is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. Head on over there, and if you have ever wanted your break in podcasting, content creation, or to help us behind the scenes, hit the join button, email us your creds, tell us how to help us, how you can help us, how we can help you. We will figure it out as a collective. And while you're there, head over to our redbubble.com powered shop, support your favorite shows and podcasters, wear what we wear, and all of those proceeds come back into our studios to bring you a better experience. All of that and more, turnbucklestudios.org.
Now, right before they went to their ads, we are going to see BFAB, Meechin, Jade Cargill up next. They're back. They're back on SmackDown. There's some conflicts. Maybe not. They're going to go to Raw. That is not the case. Well, at least not right now. It's not.
Right.
As we saw the trio return to SmackDown last week. We know BFAB and Meechin are set to take on Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair. But what is the end game for Jade Cargill?
Well, I think the end game for Jade Cargill is to get her rematch with Rhea Ripley for the world title. The question is, does a victory here for BFAB and Meechin push them above Charlotte and Alexa in the tag team championship picture? And does Rhea Ripley come out with Charlotte and Alexa to have their backs in their corner?
Well, that's the question. Bubba, I'll throw it to you. What do you think?
The possibilities are pretty well endless of what could happen. I do think anywhere that Rhea goes, we may just see Charlotte and Alexa with her, just in case. You should never know. Everybody's trying to get on everybody, and they're trying to mess everybody's try for the titles up and that kind of thing. So I think we see everybody kind of stick together during this time right now.
Okay. Does this also become a situation now tonight where potentially we see our Fatal Influence show up?
Yeah,
because we haven't heard from them tonight.
Yeah, and that's where I was going to go. Like, I definitely do think we're going to see Rhea Ripley get involved in this tag match because we know Jade Cargill is going to get involved in this tag match.
Oh, yeah.
And then as the 6 of these women are trying to figure out who's surviving, that's where Fatal Influence gets that final shot and gets that final say. And that's why I do think we're going to go into a triple threat match for that women's title with Rhea, Jade, and JC Jane.
Okay.
And then I wouldn't even be surprised if we then tenders match, because we do know that Nia and Lash get their opportunity. Julia and Kiana James just got theirs. So you then do a triple threat number one contendership opportunity with those three teams with Charlotte and Bliss and BFAB, Meechin and Reed and Fallon Henley. And then boom, you're lining them up now. And that's why I think this women's division is so damn good, because if you blink, you're missing something.
Yes. And from all reports that I have been reading and hearing, WWE are very high on what Fatal Influence are doing and the impact that they have made, the heat that they have generated.
Mm-hmm. No, got more Falcon colors.
Do we see JC? Because I think you're going to wait. I think you're going to save Jade for a mega event, whether that's King and Queen of the Ring or SummerSlam, to challenge Rhea. Do we see JC get that one-on-one at Clash in Italy?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think if you... I just don't think Fatal Influence will wait. And I don't think they're a group that waits for other people. They take their opportunities. And that's why I think they've been so successful, whether it's through NXT and why they've made such the strong impression on SmackDown. There's no weight on their game. They attack when they feel like it. And a reference championship and Clash in Italy.
Whoa. Didn't expect this.
Well, take into account, BFAB and Meechin do have a match against Charlotte and Alexa Bliss.
Okay.
So
we're just...
So this makes a lot of
negating.
sense, just to transition into that. Jade has already called out Rhea. So I think this is exactly shaping up the exact way we've been talking about it.
And everybody has been pining for and awaiting that Charlotte Flair, Jade Cargill dream match.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something maybe you push to SummerSlam if Alexa's hurt, or you need to do something with Charlotte because the tag team is just not doing enough?
Yeah, I definitely think it's either going to be a SummerSlam opportunity, but I wouldn't force it. I would let kind of this tag division and this stuff just do what it can. And if it doesn't happen then, you have an amazing opportunity at WrestleMania next year.
Oh, hell yeah. Whoa.
And Jade just continues to kind of bark to the wrong tree. This is one of Charlotte's better babyface promos. Just love how Bliss is just like doesn't care about the smack talk.
That was good.
I was waiting, half expecting Charlotte to lay down a challenge for Saturday night's main event.
I was just waiting for Rhea Ripley to come in and have her and Jay just
behind.
brawl.
Right?
But I think we're getting exactly what we were talking about in this match.
Yep.
Yeah.
But gentlemen, before this match starts, I will be back in just a moment.
Okay.
Think you'd come again.
Just, has to visit the locker room.
Oh, he is.
Maybe he lost his swipe card at Tinkle Towers. Has to take that Bubba Deuce. All shirts you can get at turnbucklestudios.org/shop, by the way.
Yes, you could.
Yeah, see, I had a direction.
Covered it all.
Yeah,
Why don't you just play the ad?
Yeah, completely on your expenses, but had a direction. Yeah. Hey, advertising's fun if you do it right.
That's why we have ads.
Now we know that we have one more match scheduled.
Yes.
We know we have that Royce Keys and Gunther match after this one. So I firmly believe that we're going to get maybe one more big segment in between this match and that match.
Okay.
But the question is, like, what would that be? And I have to wonder, would we see something more with Tiffany Stratton?
What a time to have to sneeze, maybe.
Alexa, bless you. You just had a Tyler sneeze.
Holy man. Like out of nowhere.
Oh, terrific.
I think I'll cover up with my blankie now.
Are you okay?
I don't know, man. That was crazy. No, I'm not good. I can feel another one coming.
Well, as you're too busy sneezing, I'll just let everybody know that Turnbuckle Studios is now on Discord. That's right. All you have to do is go and check us out on Discord. If you want a direct invite, just look at this down on your screen. That is your link to be invited and join Turnbuckle Studios on Discord. So please don't wait. Let us know. And if you have any suggestions on what we should do on Discord, let us know. We are open to suggestions because let's face it, a lot of us were no geniuses when it comes to Discord. But we like to have fun and tomfoolery on there. So come join us today. Now, only dynamic I was asking Bubba while you were gone, we have this tag team match, and then we know we have that Royce Keys and Gunther match. I'm assuming we're going to get one more segment in between these matches.
Right.
I wonder if we're going back and circling more around that Women's United States Championship. But what are your thoughts?
My thoughts on that, I'm actually going to say no. I don't think we're going to get another segment. I think you're going to go from this match. I think this match is going to take us to about that 10:30 mark, and then you're going to build and you're going to go right to the main event.
All right. Well, we are getting another segment. Waiting for the arrival of Blake Monroe. We have to think this is going to be quite soon. Blake Monroe in these vignettes seem to be getting ready to go somewhere. In this one, she gets dressed and she gets in a car.
I have to wonder, and I'm going to suggest this. We heard a couple of weeks ago, as I mentioned, Tiffany Stratton issue that Women's U.S. Open Challenge. Is that how Blake Monroe makes her debut?
If that's the case, I say you put the title on her right then and there.
Okay.
I just can't understand why you would wait on do something like that if you don't have the plans on that title switch. As we have this tag match underway now, Meech and Charlotte are starting, and a little bit of cat and mouse being played by Meech and Charlotte.
And Jade playing with her nails and not actually taking any notes.
Well, she was playing with the ring on her index finger.
Now, we saw that BFAB and Meechin both got taken out last year over the holiday tour, finally came back, lost individual matches to Jade, and then aligned with her. What are we making of this heel run from both of them?
I still think it's too early to tell. And that's only because I think we need to see more from Meechin and BFAB to really understand what this group is. We know that it was formed already when Jade was champion.
Yeah.
So it's not like this group has brought in a championship just yet.
Right.
So in that way, I do think that they're in weight, but I have time and patience, especially with Fatal Influence now on SmackDown. Charlotte and Alexa, do they have a working partnership with Rhea Ripley in terms of just surviving? And then we look at just how deep the tag division is on SmackDown outside of all that. Like, I think they're just another powerful duo, but they really need more titles to really showcase how successful they are.
Right.
Bubba, what are your thoughts?
I'm caught up in this match. Sorry. I missed everything you guys were saying. I'm sorry. I'm caught up in what's going on in the ring right now.
I asked, what have you made of the heel turn from BFAB and Meechin?
I thought they were heels to begin with, to be honest. I never really paid attention to either one of them prior to being with Jade, to be honest. They were never
Okay.
wrestlers that I cared for.
BFAB really getting aggressive with Alexa Bliss.
Very.
almost seems like she's a Jade Cargill light. I'm not gonna lie.
Right. And I'm going to suggest this because, and I know we're only in May. Is this something that you can see with Fatal Influence, Jade and BFAB, and potentially Alexa, Charlotte, and Rhea playing out to War Games?
I mean, it could.
Yeah, I mean, I really have to see. I don't think I have an answer for that right now. What do you think?
I don't. I do think we are going to see before that the end of Charlotte and Alexa. I think you are going to see Jade Beef and Meechin turn face because Fatal Influence is going to dominate the women's division here. But I do think that you would see potentially, and I'm going to say this, you're going to increase War Games to a 6-on-6 as Fatal Influence will team with the Judgment Day to take on whomever.
You think Roxanne Perez is still going to be with the Judgment Day by Survivor Series?
Yes.
Interesting.
I think we may get that iron sharpens iron type of match between Roxanne and Liv. And then it's going to just reinforce them.
Now, I don't think we're going to get another Evolution PLE this year.
Right.
I do think we could see one again in 2027.
Yeah.
I would be very intrigued if that does happen, if they save one of those, gimmick type matches for that show.
Yeah.
Because I know there's a lot of people out there that wonder if War Games need to be an annual thing in WWE at Survivor Series.
Right. We know that they moved really the Hell in a Cell PLE and put the match. It's either going to be on one of the Saudi shows or it's at SummerSlam to settle a blood feud. So I would suggest maybe you do save something like the War Games for Evolution. And you know what? I've said it, I know that 7 years was too long a gap in time between Evolution 1 and Evolution 2. Every 2 years, I am great with it. I don't think we need to go every year because the women always step up and deliver week in, week out, night in, night out.
For me, it's always the build. And you just have to have a good build for it. And I really wouldn't be upset if we had an Evolutions PLE. And that's where you can go 5 to 7 matches on that show. And then in that same month, you can have an all-male Saturday night main event.
Right.
And then there you go. And I wouldn't even care if that's a yearly thing. Just build to the thing properly. That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Meechin and Beef have doing a really great job to isolate Alexa Bliss.
Right. And I mean, let's not forget, because there is another 3-woman unit out there that we do seem to forget, and that is the Bellas and Paige, because we are awaiting the return of Nikki from her ankle surgery. As well as the return or the potential debut, if they're going to do it, of AJ Lee on SmackDown. if they're going to pull the trigger and transfer CM Punk to SmackDown.
Yeah.
There's another factor for tonight's main event. Could that be where CM Punk makes that decision to come over to SmackDown and sign that contract for Clash in Italy?
Yeah, I don't know. But I mean, we'll get there when we get there, I guess, because that's going to be a hell of a main event match. But you asked earlier, we haven't seen Fatal Influence. And as this match progresses, I think all eyes are waiting on whether or not Rhea Ripley shows up. I think that is something that we know will most likely happen. We did hear Rhea Ripley and Clash in Italy. Those words came out of Jade Cargill's mouth before the beginning of this match.
Yes.
Jade Cargill now plays a little bit of a distraction, helping B-Fab get just a little bit of the advantage on Charlotte.
And I was watching up that ramp, as Mr. Best so often likes to do, to see if the Titantron changed.
Yeah, I think this match is just designed to get a Rhea Ripley entrance.
Yeah.
Flair versus that pin attempt and trying to lock in the figure four. And then smartly rolls out of the maneuver to avoid getting an elbow for Meechin. Alexa gets that blind tag in, but she goes straight on the outside. What is she going to do?
And Charlotte doing the up and over the ropes.
Well, and then Jay getting involved.
Yes.
There you
match
go.
Gets thrown out.
So Alexa Bliss and Charlotte get the win on a disqualification. Told you, wearing Falcons colors is not a good choice tonight. 0-3.
Charlotte throwing Meechin over the table.
And Charlotte clears the ring, is now waiting for Jade to come in as she is on the apron. And no Rhea Ripley.
And there's Fatal Influence now in the back.
Yeah. Watching that match from the back. Kathy Kelly gets a statement from all members of Fatal Influences. They remind everyone that they are a unit and their end game is the color gold, and they plan on wearing that color soon.
But with no Rhea Ripley tonight, was she injured enough last week after Fatal Influence held her back and made her watch?
I mean, we haven't seen her yet. There is no clear sign to say with 35 minutes left in their show whether or not she is not there, but you could be right. She could be just selling the post-match attack from last week. But interesting to note that when Fatal Influence was being interviewed by Kathy Kelly, there was no reference to Rhea Ripley or Clash of Italy. That was only from Jade Cargill. So it looks like it's just Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley for that women's championship at Clash in Italy.
Right. Could we go, though, to a non-title JC Jane versus Rhea at Saturday night's main event?
Or even an episode of SmackDown?
Right?
I'm not opposed to seeing that match once again.
Right? And as they've just told us, we are going to see what Jacob Fatu did to the Usos and Roman on Monday.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get a little bit of information about whether or not the match at Clash in Italy has been confirmed and announced. I'm not seeing anything just yet, but definitely will let you know as we get closer to. But we will find out more about the Jacob Fatu attack. We will get a decision on who's going to be Cody Rhodes' opponent at Clash of Italy. We thought it was Gunther, but he didn't sign the contract.
No.
Royce Keys said, well, if you don't, I will. And then Gunther saying, no, that's my turn. That's mine.
Yeah.
And then that sets up this match. And Nick Aldis just said, well, Gunther, you overplayed your hand.
Yeah.
You messed this one up for yourself.
To which there's infinite possibilities as well. Like, does CM Punk make the jump to SmackDown? Does Randy Orton return tonight, or do we wait on that? Does Drew McIntyre return tonight, or do we wait on that?
Well, the one thing I know about CM Punk is we've been hearing a lot of things saying that he is removed from a lot of upcoming dates due to scheduling conflicts. So I don't think he is going to be on anything for the short term. So I don't think we can expect CM Punk. Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre do interest me in some way. What do you think, Bubba? You are muted.
I hit the wrong button. Fully loaded question. I don't know where you would go with any of these guys. Like, you can put them anywhere, and it's going to be money. Oh, what do we got?
Charlotte is trying to tell Alexa Bliss that she does not need help. Alexa Bliss trying to let Charlotte know that, yeah, you do.
Yeah, that was interesting. Oh no, we're gonna talk about Roman and Fatu getting attacked.
Well, and we've been kind of seeing this lately with WWE that every Friday we do get a recap of Monday, and every Monday we get a recap of Friday.
Yes. I'm going to put this out there. Based on what we just saw from Charlotte and Alexa, would that be the spot? Since we know that Alexa said Rhea owes us one, and Charlotte's like, where was she? Would that be a spot to bring back Jordan Grace?
Could be.
Jeez.
As we're getting that recap of what happened on Raw,
Yeah.
we were kind of now led to talk about what happened back on Raw without kind of going anywhere. It's one of those things where we see a little bit more physicality out of Roman, but he still falls victim to the tongue and death grip, still falls victim to a beatdown by Jacob Fatu. It's becoming a pattern.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where is this story going to take its turn?
I mean, there's so many stories being told in this. It's not just about Jacob and Roman. There's a lot of talk about the Usos are just playing games with Roman till the right moment to turn on him and join Fatu.
Yep.
Because if you watched that headbutt, Fatu pulled it a little bit. He didn't quite fully connect.
Mm-hmm.
So the speculation now is that he's working with the Usos. As we have Solo trying to sweet talk Royce Keys.
Yes, we've seen Solo in the past try to recruit Royce Keys to the MFTs.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it looks like there's a second attempt here, but
Oh. Okay.
this might be the most persuasive Solo has been.
Right?
We're getting ready for our main event with Gunther now making his way out. Oh, I'm dynamic. What were your thoughts on what you just heard from Solo and Royce Keys?
Leads me to believe that we are going to get that attack. I believe that the MFTs are going to cost Royce Keys here tonight. But to answer Bubba's previous question of where is this story going with Jacob and Roman, I've got to suggest that maybe we're going to get another match for that title, but then Jacob's going to go and do something like win the King of the Ring to get that title shot and win the belt at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Well, WWE is touting this as the number one contenders match. As we know, the winner will sign the contract and get that opportunity to face Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
But before we find out anything else, we know we're about to hit the main event, so let's go ahead and in a fun little trail, We are going to absolutely give you everything. So go make sure you go to turnbucklestudios.org.
A Turnbuckle affiliation program is looking for more people. If you have passion level for pro wrestling, sports, video games, or something else, then Turnbuckle Studios is the place to be. If you have ever wanted to pursue content creation and want to join our team, then we would love to have you. Check out turnbucklestudios.org or contact us by email today because your future is now, and we want you to tap in.
The Turnbuckle Studios store is open for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Get the merch and represent the best from the shows you watch on a weekly basis. Multiple styles to choose from with over 10 products available. Don't get left out and pick up all your favorites today. Find us at turnbucklestudios.org.
Turnbuckle Studios and the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program bring you the week of streams. All times are in Eastern Time. Monday night, we are on call as the Raw Patrol is on duty at 8 p.m. Tuesday brings you the flagship show, Turnbuckle Talk, at 8:05 p.m. Wednesday, we play games with the PlayStation Showcase at 8 p.m. Thursdays, we roam the jungle with the Boar's Nest at 9 p.m. Friday, we invite you to come for a ride with the SmackDown SecuiryDetail at 8 p.m. The weekend brings you Saturday Night Gaming at 8 p.m. On Sunday, be sure to catch the Chris Parrish podcast at 12:15 p.m. And later in the day, the Locker Room presents Wrestling Recap delivers at 7 p.m. Always be aware that weekend shows can vary in times, as the PLE Patrol and other watch party streams are always a must-see. Be part of the shows and join the chat every day and watch all of the latest episodes on turnbucklestudios.org/shows. And please do not forget to drop a like, follow, and to subscribe to all of our channels, and when the time is right, all you have to do is tap in.
And ladies and gentlemen, turnbucklestudios.org is your home for the Turnbuckle Affiliation Program. So, there is a whole plethora of things. You can join us. Hit the join button. Head over to our Redbubble-powered shop. Support your favorite shows and podcasters. Check out all of our latest weekly programming and meet the team. Chris Parrish, myself, Bubba Duke, Logan Thompson, Chris Best, and Carl Carafel. Get all of our socials and watch our individual latest weekly live episodic programming. All of that and so much more.
Might have to recommend a cough drop during those ads for you. Dynamic, how are you doing? You seem to be choking more than Sami Zayn right now.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's just age catching.
I'm not going to call you in time.
Age catching up. Oh, my word.
But I think consensus will say that we can expect Gunther to win this match. But very interesting addition in Royce. Do we honestly think Royce Keys will face Cody Rhodes at Clash of Italy?
I think you're going to get a triple threat match at Clash in Italy. I think that Gunther is going to still sign the contract, but I think Royce is going to be added because he will win the match by disqualification.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts, Bubba?
Oh, look at this.
Ooh, next week, Talatonga will go up against Shinsuke Nakamura. That's very interesting. It makes sense given the attack.
Well, yeah. Okay, yeah. Wow. I mean, I'm pulling for Royce Keys to win, but I think Gunther's gonna just pull something out. Oh, Saturday 8th minute, we're getting Penta and Ethan Page
Yeah, that
for
was
the title
on Monday alongside the tag team title match that we will get as well as
Oh.
Division will take on the Street Profits.
Nice.
And Logan Paul definitely looks like he got that spaghetti nice and ready. I mean, sorry, that's just his hair.
Oh, look what's coming up. Main event.
Added to Saturday's main event, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss take on Michin, Jade Cargill, and B-Fab.
Wow.
Could we see Jade Cargill pick up the win against Rhea Ripley to really set that motion going into Clash in Italy? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping we were gonna get nothing but title matches on Saturday night's main event.
Right, that would have been awesome.
And let's not forget, because they didn't announce it there, but we are going to get Nia and Lash challenge for the women's tag team championships
Yes.
Saturday night.
I think they only didn't announce it because they don't know who the champions are going to be just yet.
Yeah.
So we'll get that official graphic on Monday. Now, we definitely have seen a lot of smart booking around Royce Keys.
Mhm.
This is clearly his biggest test so far in WWE. In the ring general, a former multi-time world champion, former Intercontinental champion.
Yeah.
And that's just on the main roster. A lot of other titles, but this is a huge opportunity for Royce Keys, and I'm very, very intrigued on what they're going to do. You mentioned a triple threat match. Bubba, what do you think we will see a clear-cut 1-versus-1 at Saturday night's main event? Is there an opportunity for triple threat? Do you think we see more people added? As we earlier talked about Randy Orton.
I thought this was for the Clash in Italy match.
Yeah.
These two.
Yeah.
I
Do you
mean,
think it's going to be one-on-one, or do we get one-on-one? Do we get fatal four? Like,
I'm hoping it's going to be one-on-one. Honestly, it really depends on how this match ends. If it's a clean finish, or if we have some shenanigans from other people going, I don't know, I want a shot at that title too. It's an open contract. Like Randy Orton, heaven forbid, McIntyre comes back.
Yeah.
Or Sami Zayn slithers his way into that match somehow. You know what I mean? Like, the possibilities are really endless, but I'm hoping it's a one-on-one. Really hoping. Whoa. You just ran into a brick wall.
Yeah.
Holy. He didn't even move. That's a big boy.
But that chop did stagger Royce Keys just a little bit.
well, Royce Keys definitely felt it. You saw the grinning of the teeth.
Royce Keys feeling those chops, but it's the first time I've ever seen somebody catch a chop from Gunther.
Well, he has the arms to do it.
Right?
Now that is a reversal.
It's a nice Davy Boy body slam right there. That was wow. I mean, Gunther may have met his match right here, and this young fella. Oh, he should have kept it in the ring.
And I've got to admit, like, I'm really, really excited with the development we have seen from Royce Keys since coming over from AEW, and just how much he has improved in the ring since making the switch.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Now I ask where we think about this because I truly do think we could very well see Cody Rhodes come out in some way.
Yeah,
because we need the contract out there in some way.
we do. I'm going to even suggest this because, like I said, I think that the MFTs are going to get involved. We already know that Talatonga is going to face Shinsuke next week. If we're going to get Cody Rhodes coming out to get that contract signed, and we get that disqualification leading to the triple threat, do we go to a Cody and Royce next week versus Gunther and Solo?
No, I don't see any point to that.
See, and this is where I'm gonna go with it. I think we don't get a finish to this match. I don't think the MFTs get involved. I think that story is going to be slowly played a little longer.
Okay.
I have a feeling what we will get is Randy Orton causing a double disqualification, signing the contract. Nick Aldis just said, what you just did was take away the number one contendership. Now, even though your name is on the contract, you are now in line for a title shot, but so is Gunther and so is Royce Keys. I have a weird feeling this is turning into a fatal four-way match at Clash in Italy.
Okay.
It's a very interesting concept, not gonna lie. I could get behind it.
Yeah. With all of these possibilities that we have run across here, this again brings me back to really wanting to see the return of a Taboo Tuesday or a Cyber Sunday. Because you could get all of those moving parts involved and seriously overbook this. But then one of your options is, do you go to the Elimination Chamber for the title?
I wouldn't mind if they bring that concept for a Saturday night's main event later in the year.
Okay.
And combine the two.
Yeah, and I'm with you.
Oh, God, I love that. An uppercut in kind of the armpit area of Royce Keys. Gunther, you been watching my tapes or what? But man,
taking out that tricep.
That's what I love about Gunther, though, is offense is just different, but it's very effective.
It is.
Crowd's chanting, "You tapped out." Still Nottingham lived that down.
Well, I mean, the people of Colombia, they're just saying that tapping is a great idea. And I fully endorse everyone tapping in once in a while.
Right?
Both men are down now from that big suplex from Royce Keys. These men are just giving everything they have to
Yes,
each
they
other,
are.
beating each other up.
This is two heavyweights really just slugging it out. This is Ali Frazier, Foreman Tyson.
Oh. Well, notice the way Royce Keys got his shoulder up. He didn't just get the shoulder up, but he almost gave the shoulder like a little bit of an uppercut.
Right?
Man just does everything full force.
And Gunther now waiting in the ring while the ref has hopefully begun his count.
And a smart play because you don't have to pin or submit. You can win this match in a lot of different ways.
You can.
That's just
Gunther,
it.
what
Like
are you doing?
you're not going for a title here. You're just going for the win.
That's right.
You just did 2 world's strongest slams onto the desk. That's 3. Holy. Wow. Uh-oh.
Well, let's talk about the effective and different type of offense from Royce Keys now.
Right? As Royce eats that boot from Gunther. But he's able to avoid Gunther's version of the haluva kick.
Hey, did you guys see that ring shift when Gunther hit the corner?
Yeah.
Holy.
Could we just see one of those things where they just break the ring?
Oh.
I was just, yeah.
Wow. Royce Keys' lips bleeding. Probably from that. Giant lariat. Holy. Looks like a truck wreck in there right now.
Royce Keys 2-1 knee.
Yeah, Royce Keys first one up here. Just this guy's not going shot for shot, or that's what it looks like. Well,
Oh, no. That sleeper hole.
so you see the blood in the mouth of Royce Keys there.
Yep.
Oh, someone's coming through the crowd. I can hear it. Something's going on. Oh, it's Solo now. Right there. Hmm. Wow.
And what a back body drop there from Keys, who wow. Now they're trading clotheslines back and forth here.
Holy.
Gunther's going to get your chest on the slaps, but Royce Keys is going to get your chest on those clotheslines.
Yeah. Did Royce Keys go to the JBL School of Clotheslines?
Mm-hmm.
No, we'll find out. Oh, no. Gunther locked that sleeper back on Royce Keys.
Solo acting as the cheerleader, trying to get the crowd behind Royce Keys here.
Could this just be a way where Solo's going to cost Royce Keys an opportunity here?
I'm thinking so. Oh, those chops, man. Ah! Oh, no, the referee's down. Hey, Oos, use the chair. Oh, he threw it at Solo. I think that right there is what cost him.
Yeah, took his.
Oh,
And that is Gunther's just one guy you can't take your eye off of.
huge powerbomb. Yeah, Gunther takes the win.
Wow.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
As Royce Keys makes his decision, doesn't take the help from Solo Sikoa, but makes a rookie mistake as he takes his eye off Gunther, who capitalizes with the power bomb and defeats Royce Keys in this main event.
Oh, that was funny.
So are we
How
going
will
to
he
get
sign
this?
his damn name on that contract?
I was
That is
going to
the
say, are
question.
we going to get the contract signing now next week?
Excuse me. Wow, what a powerbomb, eh?
But even though it's a loss, you got to be impressed with Royce Keys and his ability to not just hang, but go shot for shot and blow for blow with Gunther.
Right? Yeah. I mean, he went shot for shot. I'm even going to say this.
Oh,
We're going to get this match again.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes just attacked Gunther.
Huh.
Payback. They yells at him, welcome to SmackDown. Wow. It's official, people. Just got to put his name on the contract now.
That's right. But we will get that match again, and probably with a different outcome. I will say this, that was not I do not believe that was Royce Key's Star Maker match. I think that is yet to come. But if that is what we can expect from Royce Keys, I am all in.
I'm not going to argue that, my friend. That was, yeah, edge of your
It was a
seat.
definite welcome to the big dance, though.
Yep.
He definitely got that rub. Yeah, the welcome to the big show.
Mm-hmm.
For sure. And he proved that he deserves to be there.
Well, that does take us to the end of the episode, everyone. And, well, this is the time we let everybody know you can find us at turnbucklestudios.org/host. But before we sign off, Bubba, what was your thoughts of the show, and what did you like best about it?
Wow, what did I like? I liked everything, really, honestly. It was a good show, another awesome SmackDown. I like that we got matches for not only the Italy show, but now we got Saturday Night Main Event. We know what's going on there for the most part. But the women's division, again, stepped it up for me and absolutely nailed it out of the park. Once again, they keep doing it, and I'm in it till the end with them.
OM Dynamic, let us know your thoughts, and once you're done, take us home.
I am taking the continuity of the show and the build for everything over the next couple of weeks. I am going to go with Ricky Saints and Mello. Absolutely stole the show for me. That right there was your match of the night. We had an amazing main event. Almost got what I had called. But I digress. Bright futures for Ricky Saints and Mello in that win, and I cannot wait to see those two deliver again. Ladies and gentlemen, please always remember the world is better with you in it. From all of us here at the SmackDown Security Detail and Turnbuckle Studios, to those of you out there wherever you are, good night, good luck, we out.
Lights go down, the sirens sound. You know what time it is. Detail.